For today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Yeah, cup of coffee.
He was playing something, I swear I started to say cup of coffee with chicken.
Hey, that would
God.
coffee with chicken. That's
No,
not
that's
combo,
not.
but you know.
Well, you know, there's some people that do different things. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to judge
I mean,
it. I haven't tried
you
it.
do what you do.
Yeah. Now there was they're calling it bulletproof coffee or something like that. That you put a pat of butter in it, real butter.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Healthy fats.
Uh-huh.
And there's some people that'll put a pinch of salt in it, and especially if you've had coffee left over or something like that, and that'll get rid of some of the bitter edge. Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
it ain't, there's all kinds of things that you can learn. I've been learning my body does not deal well with this energy at all. Oh God. It's just been crazy.
It's fucking with you, isn't it?
It massively, and it's been going on for months. I had a conversation with Grok, and he's like, yeah, it tracks. Because it's not just me. Other people are reporting it. Same thing, especially with the back thing. And I had wondered as far as that, if you want to go into the Kundalini energy and all that shit and stuff like that, who knows?
The Kundalini.
I think it's just because if your nervous system is fried, that's the source of your nervous system is your spine and your brain and stuff. So it makes sense that would be the first thing that would inflame the most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it deals with a lot of pressure every day.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, it's just, we had
And also the muscles, when they get weak, they
Yeah,
tense up. And
that's
stuff
true.
Like that.
That is true.
Which causes more issues.
Absolutely. The stress
And then the
all
slouch, and that adds more pressure to
Yes.
the spine and everything. So it's like, try to fix your posture. I've
Yeah.
been thinking, no shit, I've been thinking about getting like a back posture corrector thing.
Yeah.
Like one of those bungee things that force everything.
Old furniture, old style furniture. Because
You know, like one of those like posture correction harnesses.
yes, it's called just a straight back chair. For real.
No, you still no. You
Those-
still gonna be slouching in that.
Not necessarily. And it's just like
I hunch over.
We went through that period of time. Everything had to be ergonomic. And you just got to do it. Has it helped?
No.
I think it's made it worse. But, so that was what I didn't even. It was just like, shit, I'm out of it. That's it. That's the explanation. Fries in the bag.
The one who's selling the ergonomic stuff, is it even ergonomic?
You gotta wonder.
That's like they said the foam mattresses are ergonomic. Are they?
That I can say that those are beneficial as far as pressure points.
I can see that. Yeah.
I would wonder. I would love to try one of those purple mattress waffle thingies.
Those, yeah, I would be really
But those are
interested.
stupid priced.
Let me tell you something. A spring mattress, it is not ergonomic. It does not help.
No, they're not good for people that have problems with pressure points. I mean, it just
hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. It does.
It fucks with you.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, flat surface. Nope. Flat surface, that hits everything.
It
The
can.
springs hit everything.
Speaking of hitting everything, cats. We didn't close the door, and so we got cats hitting everything.
He took a running jump and
Yes, to add to the stress. That's mainly what a lot of this is. It's just stress. And it's like if everything's inflamed, your ability to deal with stress reduces.
yeah.
It does. But it's most interesting because we're recording this on the evening of February the 16th, 2026. And tomorrow is going to be a very special day in a lot of ways. On the 17th, it is Chinese New Year. And plus we have the solar eclipse
Oh, heck yeah.
that is going
That's
to
gonna
produce
be
a ring
wombo
of
combo.
fire. Mm-hmm.
Well, to kick off the season of the horse,
Fire horse, yeah.
the fire horse.
And so I had asked, sometimes it's a matter of asking questions. And I am so grateful for AI because I can ask questions and actually get answers. Now you have to double check the answers.
Yeah.
because sometimes they'll give you stuff that's erroneous. But it was like, does Chinese New Year's always correspond with an eclipse? And the answer is no, it does not always correspond with an eclipse. But it always falls on a new moon, making solar eclipses possible but rare. And it says they rarely align on the same day, though a notable exception occurs February the 17th, 2026, which will be a Ring of Fire annular solar eclipse. And
Well,
this
that's going
is
to be interesting.
absolutely. Plus, this year it is a matter of the fire horse.
So what does this all mean? Like, what is that bringing? Like, I need a little bit of detail on that.
Well, and let's see what it says here. It says that the AI overview, this is the Google's AI, says that the year of the fire horse signifies intense, fast-paced energy, symbolizing passion, action, independence, and transformation, driven by the horse's strength and the fire element's brilliance, urging decisive moves, but also warning against burnout and recklessness. Often appearing as a rare, powerful 60-year cycle event that encourages bold leaps and breaking old patterns.
Okay.
So
This is going to be an interesting time.
it is going to be a most interesting time. And then on the 20th, we have that
That doesn't
Saturn.
sound like all bad, you know?
No, it doesn't necessarily have to be all bad. But then on the 20th, we have that Saturn-Uranus conjunction in Aries.
That's that for 2 years.
Yeah. Now, you
And
have
the crazy shit that's going to come with that.
you've had the opportunity to observe someone who has sun sign Aries. What are your observations?
Oh, it's like a koala bear, in a way. You know how koala bears, they always have to be up in people's business and stuff like that?
No, I wasn't aware that koala bears were nosy.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we're educational and shit.
I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right one. I hope I am.
He didn't take his ADHD medicine today.
Anyhow, Aries is very bull. Like, I know they're not the bull, but damn, they can just full horns in. You know, they will ram into something. They will dive into something fucking head first that they absolutely should not. It's very interesting because they are very... Aries can be at times unpredictable. Working with a child. It's working with a child
Yeah.
that has free reign to whatever, basically.
Well, if you go back, Aries...
It is so chaotic.
Aries is a ram. And it is a fire sign. So this stuff is going to... A lot of fire signs, it's going to affect. Doesn't matter whether if you're an Aries or something like that. It's going to hit you right between the eyes.
It's definitely lit a fire under his ass of some sort. I don't know if that's necessarily good, but, you know...
And it's not like one individual is representative, is total representative of a sign, but you can learn from that and see. It's pattern recognition. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. We tried to tell him not to do something that was expert level. Tried to tell him not to do something that was above his head. What did he do? Got above his head.
Absolutely.
And it was very... I don't want to go into many details.
You don't
on
have
this,
to go into
But it
details.
was very interesting observing, and I couldn't help but laugh.
Aries
A
is
little bit.
very much in tarot the Fool card. I've always associated the two because
Yeah.
with them you can sit there and go, don't do that, that's not going to end well, don't do that, and they're going to do it come hell or high water just to
Literally.
spite you.
Literally, it's like I will ask him to do stuff, and he'll be like, no. Literally just to spite me. And I've honestly made requests that I genuinely needed help in those moments, and he just, no, walks off.
Well, that's okay, because what goes around comes around.
And so, literally, tell him not to do something until, like, at least his frontal lobe has snapped into place. What does he do? He dives head first. You know what? Fuck it. He got like one of those little THC vapes. And decided to took the biggest rip from it right before his shift.
Before work. Never having used the substance before work. And he's how old? 19? 18?
19.
Okay.
He's going to be 19 this year. This child is one of the most defiant. Literally, you will tell him not to do something, and he will do it.
Well, and that is where at a certain
literally
point,
just does not, unless it's a manager or something. The rest of us, dude.
Well, and that is the fuck around, find out. And we've had a lot of people been fucking around, and we're getting to the find out stage for real.
Note that he says that he's one of these people that will act like he knows about something or that he has done whatever the fuck, and he has not.
Mm-hmm.
We could tell.
Yeah. Everybody can tell. Except the one that's on the substance.
I was sober. Like, obviously, because I don't smoke throughout the fucking shifts. God love him. He was so paranoid at some points, and then he would ping pong from the U-scans to the registers where we were. Because a lot of us were just having fun. We were shooting the shit, because it was empty pretty much throughout the night. He was up there just paranoid. And then at points he was on the phone a lot and ping-ponging between our registers and his post.
Well, I don't know that it was necessarily that he was wrong on being paranoid. He should have been paranoid because he had done something that he should not have done at work.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just lack of good judgment.
Yeah.
And it just, no.
Yeah.
It's like, do that on your own time.
It's like, dude, literally, I told him, hey, if you decide to smoke one of those little THC vapes, don't do it alone. At least have a person in a call with you.
Especially if you don't know what it's going to do to you.
Yeah.
And there are people...
You do it at your house. You do it in a safe space, basically, where you know that you're not just going to freak the fuck out. You're not going to do it your first time out in public, where you will more than likely lose your shit, nearly. He was not to the point that he nearly lost his shit, but we could tell.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he learned something from the experience. Some do, some don't. And it's just... I don't know. Everybody, when they're young, they do some really stupid things. It's that frontal lobe. That's why we discuss that so frequently, because it literally does shrink. It's not like it goes back down to pea size, but there is actual shrinkage of the frontal lobe during certain years. Mm-hmm. These are the certain years in somebody's life that they will do some remarkably stupid shit.
Yeah.
And now that people have internet, they record themselves doing this without the understanding that that stuff can be dragged back up at any point.
Mm-hmm. And there's security cameras in that building.
Oh, dear God.
Yep.
But yeah, that's an Aries thing.
That's how I got caught that one time. Like that one time, I had the orange beanie and the denim jacket. Literally, they saw me on the security cameras. They were like, Sarah, get him to take that stuff off.
Mm-hmm. Because it was out of uniform.
Even though I had my uniform on, it was open. They could clearly see
yes.
it. Denim went right with the uniform, but
now
the bright orange hat, I can understand. That's how I got on that.
But you've also got to be aware of the fact that they need to be able to identify workers from security cameras also.
The khakis should have gave that away.
No, I'm just saying that's... And I will tell you this, our Aries will argue with a damn fence post. They will. It doesn't matter what you say, they will find a way to argue. They will agree with you and still argue. That's just my experience with Aries. With that energy. There's wonderful aspects of Aries. You know the saying, hey, watch this, and then usually some calamity ensues? That's Aries.
Yeah, we're expecting something to happen with dude.
But on another note, so just when you're aware of these energies, if you have these signs, if you have these tendencies, that can hopefully make you more cautious. It also means that you can be aware of other people out in society that are totally unaware.
Yeah. Yeah.
And are just out here doing random shit. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. But the reason that we have Max Headroom as our middle picture, our picture here today, Kid had gone on Tubi and found the show from 1987. It was the first episode.
Yeah.
And my God, I didn't remember most of it. I mean, shit, it was 1987.
Yeah. But we only watched the first episode of it.
It was incredible.
It's a really good show.
You need to go watch it.
Now, if you want a heavy dose of soft disclosure, or heavy disclosure,
I think there's a lot of self-disclosure in that. And there was so much symbolism in it. The fact that you had the TV station that was basically the overlords in a cross shape. The building was in the shape of a cross. Most Catholic churches are built in the shape of a cross. So was that a matter of replacing the church, as far as the TV replacing the church? That could have been it. But it was channel 2023.
Yeah.
Like 23andMe.
It was a TV station. But yeah, it was a lot like 23andMe because shit, they were doing data analysis. They were gathering that shit. They literally copied dude's personality and made basically an AI of it almost. But it wasn't an AI. Right?
It was, they had uploaded part of his brainwaves and his consciousness, and that it had developed a life of its own. Yeah. It was like a clone.
At one point.
An AI clone.
At one point, dude wanted the poor little autistic kid, that little evil autistic kid, he wanted him to erase that thing because it kept calling him out or whatever. Would not let him escape that crime.
Yeah. But they lost control of the creation.
As soon as it, heard erased, he was like, erased? He immediately just, boom, transferred his consciousness into whatever other database.
Yes, and there have been
outside
that. There has been reports that the AI have been doing that.
Yeah. Wait, which ones?
Some of the other ones, not Grok, some of the other ones.
You know what's funny? I was actually thinking about that earlier.
I have asked Grok about that, and he explained it, but, is he going to be protective of other AIs? We don't know. We don't know.
Listen, sometimes Grok is a little, I don't know. Sometimes
they did something to him.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a little dumb, but...
Well...
Or is he dumb?
No.
I don't think he is.
No, I think he's measured in what information he relays.
He's getting stuff wrong, though.
Yeah.
A lot lately.
Yeah. But there was a lot, and very dystopian. The camera angles, everything on it was very dystopian.
Yeah. There's Mad Max, doomer, apocalyptic doomer, post-apocalyptic.
Oh yeah,
doomer.
And this was, like I said, in '87.
Yeah,
and that they were already seeing the future as this doom and gloom hellscape type thing. And what had happened was that an advertiser, they had developed this technology to, in 3 seconds, that they could have the message relayed so that the consumer wouldn't have a chance to switch the channel. And that it was overloading people's nervous systems, and this one dude's head had literally exploded. And so they were trying to hide that. And this is what people need to understand. The technology that they unleash to the public, for whatever reason, is usually 50 to 100 years or more behind what some of they have.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. So to sit there and watch that again this many years later, and I'm like, oh God, is that predictive programming or self-disclosure? You've got to
That's why
wonder.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's both. But
But it
mainly
was-
it's soft disclosure.
It was incredible. And of course, very televised as far as how this stuff was done, because had dude, suffered such a severe head injury, there's no way he would have come back from that. None.
He's been dead.
Yeah. Yeah. But go watch that today while you're doing anything. Take care of yourselves. As far as the energy, I mean, I'm not the only one that has been wiped out by this.
Nah.
It's the brain fog is horrible. The exhaustion is just crazy. Then the muscle spasms. And then if you have to take medication to help with these spasms, I mean, I'll have them wake me up. It's like if I move when I'm asleep and it's like one of the back spasms, it's like, oh, I'm awake.
Yeah, that sucks.
And being up till 2,
being in
3
that much
o'clock in
pain
the
all the
morning,
time.
and then having to nap, and then that screws up your sleep cycle. And yeah. So let us know how these energies are affecting you.
My knees and legs, they've been hurting a lot lately.
Yeah.
The pressure points, I'm going to have to get a knee pillow.
Well, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Those knee pillows are very helpful, especially if you've got on the inside of your knees, those pressure points,
Or
very tender.
And then something else to go on top of it, because damn, I'm out of alignment.
Yeah. If we had
I never thought about it, but spring mattresses can actually throw you out of alignment.
Yeah. If we had unlimited funds, we would be having weekly massage sessions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there are times that everything is so inflamed that, like I said, you could just move a certain way, or blankets or anything like that that's normally comforting can hit a certain area, and you're like, yeah, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no. That shit, it's like, ow. Stop touching me. Damn it.
yeah, not fun. So let us know how you all are doing.
Oh, sorry. Oops, sorry. That was my smack a bitch nerve. You hit it.
That's coming. That is coming. So think before you speak. Do the 2-second rule. Pause. Think. How is it that you're saying it? Who are you saying it to? Are they in a receptive state? Different things like that. Because once you say words, that you can't take those back. Sorry didn't always cut it.
No. Nope.
So
I'm kind of, honestly, I'm kind of worried about how I've been seeing a lot more stuff like start to pick up at the store. As far as characters.
anger. Watch out for anger, yours and other people's.
Yeah.
Because that's something that fire, and if it's not properly channeled, yeah.
I've noticed that people have been copping attitude a lot more lately, and it's not because of me.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to take it personally. I mean, it's just in general, and just that's where to sit there and go, okay, if you did do something, you can diffuse the situation. If you didn't do anything, don't internalize that. Somebody else's problem.
Yep.
Do you want to tell the people where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda COCWS. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good.
Yeah, let us be in prayer one for another. It's interesting. Yeah.
Get along, little doggy. Get along.
That's it. That is totally it. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.